Okay, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Okay, now basically, we have created the basically material master data, and in the last session we have learned how to create the vendor master data, and today we will go over to the service master data. Okay, brother Amar, if we talk about the service master data, what things come in your mind that for which purpose this data is required or this data is created?
Uh, there was agreement between vendor to uh, to get any benefit and service from that vendor. So it will be there is
Uh-huh.
uh, can we call it a budget? So we
Mhm.
can reserve from that budget and get all this recording data from the system, SAP
Very right. Very right.
using that service.
Very right. Because we have learned that in the pipeline, we have material
Is
master
that
data,
right?
we have vendor master. Yes, yes. We have vendor or supplier master data, and then we have the service master data. Okay. I hope you can listen me. I am audible, brother Man. Can you
Yeah,
hear
yeah.
me? Oh, okay.
Yeah, I can hear you. I can see you.
Oh, okay. Now, what
Yes, yes, I
is
can hear you.
okay. What is service master data? Okay, concurrently or in parallel, like the material, you acquire the various services. So maybe this service can be a mechanical services, this can be janitorial services, maybe building maintenance services, ERP training services, external audit services by finance department. Then is the, you can say, overall plumbing services, or you can say Wi-Fi services of any of the company if you hire for your company. And then is the landline telephone number or landline telephone services. So there are numerous services which you can acquire, you can say, which are required for running the business process of your company, or maybe you can say overall the maintenance of your company, or you can basically acquire the services for the external services from vendor for the maintenance of your equipment or the assets. Okay, what is the T code? Oh, sorry. Primarily, here is the 4th of May. T code is AC01. As comparison to material or basically vendor master data, it has got the simple procedure. We will switch over to our training server, that is IDES training server. IDES stands for Internet Demonstration and Evaluation System. And from here, we can enter AC01. What is AC01? AC01 is primarily just to create the service master data. Actually, this server is quite fresh and quite new. That's why it will take little bit time for the configuration, because very few students are using this, very few. Okay, when we go over to the service master data, already you can see there is some of the service which has been created by the some of the student or maybe client. Now, what you are going to do on the header row, if you place the cursor over here, there is a page having one of the corner turn inward. So it is saying create new service. I am going to click over here, and you will see basically now we are going to create the service. Okay, this field is meant for the purpose of creation of the, you can say, internal number range, just like you have the number for the basically vendor, you have the number for the material master record. Initially, you will see it is written %_1, but later on it will acquire the shape of a number in digital form. Okay, for example, you can write down over here, or you can type over here, whitewash services for a mark office. So there is some of the, you can say, renovation which is being carried out at your office, and at that purpose, maybe some of the portion or maybe complete, including the walls, roof, they require the fresh whitewash. And here you can enter 4th of May 24. Oh, sorry, typo typo limitation. Wait. 4th of May 24. Okay, what is service category? Primarily, service category define overall you are going to enter here the complete service, or in the backend configuration you can also define the categorization of the services, like you say external audit services, or you can say vehicle maintenance services, or different kind of services. For the time being, you are going to enter the that is complete service. This is already pre-configured in the SAP system, but you can customize it and you can create various kind of service categories. For example, vehicle maintenance services, electric appliances, you can say maintenance services, or sugar plant, cement plant, oil plant, you can say maintenance category, service category. Now, while going over to the base unit of measure, normally we keep it in hours. In terms of hours, we can go over here and we can enter the HOUR, and you will see base unit of measure or. Where is or? Let me see. Only H. Yeah,
Third one.
fourth. Yes, fourth one. Yes. But you should go for the. It is ORs. You should go for the ORs. That is one OR, and
Yeah.
from here you click over there, and it is over here ORs. Now, after entering the basically base unit of measure, that is in OR, you will go over to the service group. Just like you have the basically grouping for the various material type, which you have seen, finished good material group, or raw material, basically you can say the overall material group, or vehicle spare part, you can say the material group. Now we will search for some of the service group. Okay, from here, let me go over here. I click on the pin, so it should require some other shape, and you can enter service. Let me see that what kind of service group has been already configured. You can only enter here services, that is P001. Okay, it is over here. Press enter, and it is telling you these are the services. Just like the material master, various material types have various valuation class. Just like you can see that basically for finished good it is 7920, for raw material it is 3000. We will see which is the valuation class. 3200 is the standard valuation class for the services. Okay, after entering this data, you can save it. You save the service master record, and once it is going to be saved, you will see that automatically activity number, or the, oh no, this is not our service.
Why if I list?
No, this is not our service. Wait.
Okay.
Yes. Let me see. Our service has been created. Our service definitely has been created. Now I will take the curtain on the right side, and where is Amar service? Hmm? Basic freight. I have saved it. Uh, wait for it. Oh, sorry. There is some glitch in the server.
Mm.
Okay, let me see why it is not coming over here. Be whitewash. No. Wait. Let me go again. They are actually training server, and few other students are also using it. Maybe there can be some technical glitch, or somebody has
Yeah.
basically. We can go over to the on.
Excuse me, the activity number, any number can I enter there?
No. Basically, internal number range has been created in the backend configuration. So it will go serial wise. Wait for a moment. Let me see service. CRVACE service. And here is P001. Valuation class is 3200. And let me save it, switch between display, and from here we can also save it, and we can save it from here also. Now it has been created. I don't know what was the problem.
Yeah.
So this is the service and a number has been
Yeah.
generated over here. In our subsequent lecture, I will tell you that where is the serial number. Okay, after going over there, now we will go over to the creation of the purchase requisition. Okay, brother Amar, what is the main purpose of the purchase requisition and what is purchase requisition? It comes number one in P2P cycle. If you remember exactly, purchase requisition, request for quotation, contracts, purchase order, MICO, good received note, primarily material in goods out, and then is
Yeah.
the MIRO, basically you can say material in receipt out, and that is the logistic invoice posting. So whenever basically you listen to this, you can say terminology that the purchase requisition, how you can define it?
Do you want a definition for purchase request?
Yes, what is purchasing
BR.
request? Yes, yes.
This request from, for example, company to vendor to provide his proposal.
Mhm. Yes, yes, very right. For
Is that
example,
right?
yes, very right. You can take the
Uh,
example of HR department. For example, they require a laptop, they require a printer, or they are or require a copier. They are going to send their purchasing request. Sorry, they are going to send their request via internal email system to the procurement department. Now, what happens? Procurement department will see either basically this material is present in the shape of stock material. They have the stock material. They are going to get approval from chief executive officer, and they are going to issue it to the basically HR department. So some of the person. And if it is non-stock material, then a purchase requisition will be created. It is the first step in procure to pay cycle or in the procurement cycle. What basically we enter in the purchase requisition? We enter the material number, its description, date of delivery, material group, purchasing group, plant, storage location, and it will be purchased through which vendor and at the same very time purchase organization. Okay, what is material group? On the top of it, I will again repeat it. There is a material type. Material group, for example, you say laptop. And within that material group, with reference to that material group, in MM01 material master record, you can create laptop Dell, you can create laptop Asus, you can create laptop HP, you can create laptop Apple, you can create laptop Vista, Lenovo, and blah, blah, blah. Okay, what is purchasing group? Purchasing group operates under the purchase organization, and purchase organization is your procurement organization or procurement department, and it has, you can say, many purchasing group which operate under it. And prime task of the purchasing group is there are persons over there as per their, you can say, educational background, work experience, and good know-how about the procurement of the various materials. For example, if Behram is mechanical engineer or he has earned diploma in concerned mechanics, he will be having good expertise in procurement of the vehicles, generators, bikes, their spare parts. Okay, if somebody is has done basically bachelor's in computer hardware engineering, then he must be having good horizon about knowledge about various, you can say, laptop machines, computing machine, desktop machines, and their component accessories, and you can say assemblies. So, and basically then the vendor, if there is a predefined vendor, you are going to enter it over here, and if so far vendor is not predefined, then we will create the request for quotation with reference to purchase requisition. If you remember exactly, I will take back you over here, and we create the request for quotation, and out of those quotation which we send across to the more than two vendors, we make a comparative statement, select one of the vendor with good suitable price, and then we further proceed for the purchase order or the contract. What are the T codes for the creation of the purchase requisition? ME51N, ME52N, ME53N. In order of seniority in SAP, you will see in all the various modules, these are in order of seniority. These are basically create. change, and display. Now, how purchase requisition is going to be created? Each purchase requisition, its standard document type is NB. Basically, in SAP standard backend configuration with reference to this document type NB, whole of user interface is going to appear in front of you. Each of purchase requisition has got three parts: header overview, item overview, and item detail overview. In header overview, you can type something in open text regarding overall the purchase requisition. In item overview, you are going to enter all the details regarding the item, material, object, material number, description, date of delivery, quantity, purchase organization, desired vendor, plant, story location, purchasing group. And basically in item detail overview, you are going to enter basically its valuation, its you can say status, what is the status, and various dates and the quantity on which it is created, and what should be the likely date of delivery, and then basically address for the delivery of the items. That will be, you can say, address of the plant or the story location, where after the procurement, vendor is supposed to deliver it at particular premises or particular location. Okay, going over to the system, I will go over to the system, and here we can enter ME51N. ME51N, and you can see basically now the purchase requisition interface or the screens, it will be in front of you. Here, as I have told you, it has got three parts: header overview, item overview, and item detail overview. Now, basically, I have closed them, or they are in collapse form, and I will drill down them, or I will open them. Here is the document type NB for the standard purchase or purchase requisition. I open the header overview. You will see there is a dialog box, and it is open for the open text format or open text typing. If I go over to the item overview, you will see there are various details which I am going to enter over there, and automatically they are going to be populated. For example, you say purchase requisition has been created by Behram. Okay. And now what you can go over here, open the search class and material, which basically plant we are using. And what is plant? Plant are the operational entities which operate under the company, and some of the business activity, you can say, or overall business performance will be there. A plant can be a procurement plant, it can be a maintenance planning plant, it can be a warehouse management plant, it can be a production plant, it can be a plant affiliated with the sales organization, mean MM, ST, PP, or you can say overall your sales or ST, that is sales organization, and EWM, extended warehouse management. Okay, we are going to use the plant during our practice, that is BUHQ, and you can say lot many materials are over here, and we have created, I think so, this material on lecture of 28th of April. Press enter, and once I am going to press enter, you will see automatically short text for the description of the material. It is going to be populated over here. Now it is asking the quantity, how much quantity you want to procure. Here enter quantity 5. Okay, now it is saying enter the plant. You can search the plant over from here, and here your plant is visible, that is BUHQ. And if you remember it by heart, you can enter it over here. Now, once I have entered the plant and I am going to click the enter key from my toggle key from my keyboard, you will see material group and purchasing group are going to be populated over there. Okay. Now, Brother Amar, my question is that basically from where this material group and purchasing group has been populated and from where they have come. It is computer material group and purchasing group is, you can say, 000. So it has been basically populated with reference to your material master record. If you want to see the material master record, double click onto the material number and you will go over there to the material master record, and from there you can see material your group and the purchasing group. Here you see it is written purchasing group is 000. And if you go over to the basic data, you will see your material group is 00. And what is 00? Primarily 00 is code for the computer material group. Okay, this is the beauty of the SAP system, that it is highly integrated. From one screen, you can reach out to the various information to the various transaction. Now go back and now you go over here and enter the story location. If you remember exactly, in material master record MM01, the story location allocated against this basically material was SL01. Okay, enter SL01, and here now you take it right and go over to the fix vendor. Now vendor we have created, that was probably Asan LI. Enter your purchase organization, that is BUHQ, and we will see that lot many vendors are created over there. And this was the vendor which we have created on the other day. Enter the vendor which is against the purchase organization BUHQ, and now you go over to the purchase organization. Here P organization is written, and purchase organization is primarily, you can say, it is your procurement.
Sorry,
Yes.
regarding the vendor,
Uh-huh.
like in our company, when I was create the BR,
Uh-huh.
we not entering any vendor.
Yes.
So
I
it's
have
okay?
already told you, there is no hard and fast rule. If you are not going to enter the predefined vendor over here, then you are going to
Uh-huh.
create the request for quotation. And basically,
Okay.
this is not must that in purchase requisition you must enter the vendor. Okay, go
Mhm.
over to
Okay,
the
okay.
BUHQ. Once I have entered purchase organization over here, I will tell you basically some of the other information which will be at the item detail overview. Now what you can do, you can collapse it, and we will go to the third portion. Okay, scroll down and you will go over. This is basically item detail overview, and this was the item overview. How? Basically, if you place the cursor over here, item overview, header overview, I have closed down, and this is the item detail overview. So what is there in the item detail overview? Go over to the material data, material number is over there, its short description is there, and material group is there. Quantities slash dates, open it, and you can see basically it is saying quantity is 5, and delivery date, what you can do basically, for example, it has entered, why delivery date is coming 8th of May. Requested date is 4th. Okay, let me see. We should do it. We should go for the 5th of May. Why delivery date means, so once purchase requisition is created, then purchase order will be created. So at least give some of the time basically to the vendor, 1 day time, so he can deliver the goods at your premises. And now you can see basically now it is 5th of May. Now go over to the valuation. If you remember exactly, in material master record, we have entered the price of one stock keeping unit, one quantity, 500 euro. And for example, you have got the option to change the quantity. Basically, now it is 5 and it is equivalent to 2500 euro. And if I am going to change it to the 6, you will see here price overall valuation is going to be changed, and now it is 3000 euro. Source of supply. Okay, what is source of supply? Source is primarily your vendor who is going to provide you, or from whom you are going to purchase the various materials. Go over to the status. What is the status? Your purchase requisition is active. Contact person. Normally, all the purchasing documents are created by the basically purchasing group. And who is the basically, you can say, that purchasing group? That is the computer purchasing group, and the overall user ID or the name of that basically person who is creating it and who belongs to computer purchasing group, he is Mr. Daud. As you know, our user ID is Daud. Go over to the text, and in text format, there was text over there, and this text is meant basically it will be reflected in the purchase order. And once we will create the purchase order with reference to purchase requisition, this text is going to be copied over there. For example, if you want to write down or you want to type some of the information regarding the purchase order, you can enter it. Purchase order has to be created against PR. Press enter, and now it is over there. Now, what is delivery address? Delivery address is basically your plant location, because your story location, in this case, SL01. Yes,
Sorry, if you go back to text,
text. Okay.
yeah, this is filled by procurement team or by requester.
This is purchase requisition is created by the procurement team and user,
Okay.
procurement department
So
and user.
anyone he can put his comment here.
No, basically, there are certain persons in every company, they are given the authorization to create the purchase requisition and purchase order. So the user ID, basically, I will show you over here. If you go over to the contact person, not only Daud will be authorized, or maybe one or more person in the procurement department to create the purchase requisition or the request for quotation or purchase orders.
Okay. Because most of companies give it access to area planner to create BR, which is request.
Area planner. Okay.
Yeah. And
Mm.
procurement team, they are responsible for creating purchase order.
But I have seen basically there are various model, but planner area, you can say overall planner area in your company, they belong to production department or the procurement department.
No maintenance.
Oh, okay. Wait. Yes, I will clear that out. So you are talking
Yeah.
about the PM relevant, plant maintenance relevant purchase requisition. Very right. That purchase requisition will be created automatically. But for the, I will go over to that process also. But for the time being, please home on to the only MM module, and here purchase
Okay.
requisition.
Sorry.
Yeah, yes. There are certain type
Sorry.
of
I was a
purchase
little bit
requisition.
confused.
If it will be MRP relevant purchase requisition, it is going to be originated or automatically created from the production planning, you can say module. Delivery address, here is the plant address where story location is located in vicinity of that story location. I go over to the address detail, and here vendor is basically supposed to deliver the material, country, region, road, everything is mentioned over there. And special 2000 subcontracting, primarily this field is, you can say, overall activated. This is required for some of the highly classified aircraft, you can say, materials. And normally I used it very of the less company. Here you can see aircraft registration number, and here if I drill down, for the time being it is not coming. Primarily we use this view for the procurement of certain aircraft, you can say, items or components or assembly as per defined as per the ATA, that is American Transport Association. So what you are going to do now, you can save it, and a purchase requisition has been created. And in the left bottom corner, you will see that purchase requisition document number will be there. Okay. Now, for example, what is ME52N? If you go over to the ME52N, if you want to have some of the changes out of this purchase requisition, you can change it. You go over here, and now you see it is purchase requisition of somebody else, because other few students are working in the same system. Now, what is the methodology? Go over to the other purchase requisition, remove this one, and enter your purchase requisition number. And now you will see all the credentials of your purchase requisition number. For example, if you want to change the quantity, okay, you can change the quantity. If you want to change the vendor, open the search class, go over to the BUHQ purchase organization, and instead of Ehsan Ali, maybe you can Hussam Al Mansuri. Hussam is my very good student from Saudi Arabia.
MashaAllah.
Yes. Hussam, his elder brother was in SGS, Saudi Ground Services, and now again
Mhm.
is some SAP company having good experience of SAP about 8 to 10 years. Then he basically introduced me to his younger brother because he was in search of some job. And now the moment I trained him, he basically got the job. And now, mashallah, he is performing well. About 5 to 6 months back, he was over here. Okay. For example, if you say his name was Hussam Adil or Al Mansuri. I think so, Al Mansuri. We can go over to the Behram Qureshi and we can select this vendor, press enter. And after that, what you can go over here, you can save it. Now, after having the few of the changes in the purchase requisition, it is saying that it has been changed. And what is the ME53N? ME53N, if you want to extricate or get some of the knowledge out of the purchase requisition, all the fields will be freezed. They will be in light gray color. You can go over here, enter ME53N, and in ME53N, you can see, first of all, see, it's your purchase requisition. No, you can go over to the other purchase requisition, enter your purchase requisition number over here, and now you will see basically all the fields are freezed and you can't change anything. Go over to the header overview, and here it is purchase requisition has been created by Behram, and I am going to collapse it. You will go over to the item overview, line item 10, material number, description, quantity, base unit of measure. D is for the date pattern, delivery date, material group, plant, storage location, purchasing group. Go right, take the navigational bar right, and vendor and the purchase organization. And here it is basically material, short description, material group, quantity slash date. It is 5, date of delivery, and the requesting date. Valuation, total value is of this purchase requisition is 2500 euro. Source of supply is Behram Qureshi. Go over to the status, it is active. Go over to the contact person, it is basically, you can say Daud, and here he belongs to computer purchasing group. Go over to the text. This text will be reflected in the purchase order. PO has to be created against the purchase requisition and the delivery address. Now we can go over here, and this is the purchase requisition, and here you can just, I will basically write a, you can say header overview, and in header overview you are going to write some of the, you can say, wait, open text, any open text you can basically enter it over here. Then what is there? Item overview. And in item overview, brother Amar, what is over there?
Yeah.
That is, you can say overall material number along with the description, and then is the quantity. Very good. After the quantity, what is there? Then is the delivery date, and what is there? Then is the material group.
And the storage.
After, yes, plant. Okay, storage location, and then is the, you can say, purchasing group.
Yes.
Then is the vendor. Then is the purchasing organization. Wait for a moment. I'll put it in some order. Okay. Then after that, what was the third overview? Item detail overview. In item detail overview, there are, you can say, few of the details over there. Again, some of the details for material. Then was the, you can say, quantity slash dates. Then was the valuation. What was the valuation? Overall price. Then was the contact person. Contact person, in which basically material group was mentioned over there. Status, it is active. Then is the source of supply, means the vendor. Then again there was some open text which is meant for the PO. Then is the delivery address. Okay, G. Oh, sorry. MEANT. And here it is status. Now let me put it in order. Okay. Normally it has three portions: header overview, item overview, and item detail overview. And here is basically, you can say, service. Oh, yes. Service description. Okay. Then is the category. Then is the base unit of measure. Then is the service group. Then is the valuation class. That was 3200. And what was description? Description was something regarding the whitewash of office. Okay, category, it was, you can say, full service or service. What was the base unit of measure? That was HR in terms of hours. And what was the service group? Ah, yes, service group was service. So these are the main details which enter in the service master data, and these are the details which you enter basically in the purchase requisition. So when you get the time, you can practice it during on maybe Friday or Saturday, because I know your job schedule is very tough. But never mind, don't mind. If you feel that you are overcommitted, you are coming late, you are having some other problem, domestic problem, you can always tell me. Okay, no problem.
Okay, noted.
So 1 minute,
Appreciate your understanding, really.
no problem. Don't worry, because one of the American student is with me. He's from Pakistan. He was saying, sir, on next weekend I will not be available. So what you can do, you can send me recorded video. I told him, no, I am not amongst those persons or heading the institute. Normally what happens, which I have seen all around the world, it is the model that companies or institute or global master trainer should not do it. He should have a very open mind. For example, if a student has missed a class because of some obvious reasons, he will say, okay, now this was the time limit, 1 month, 2 months. Okay, now that session I am not going to take. Basically everybody has got his own mentality. So less than a minute is left. Have rest, good rest, have your food, and inshallah, if all goes well, we will meet on Monday.
Inshallah. Thank you so much.
Welcome. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu.
Assalam.
Allah Hafiz. And I am going to share the video via your mail.
By mail, yeah. I appreciate that.
Okay. And have you
Thank you so
downloaded all videos before that? Which folder I
Yeah,
have?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, downloaded.
From today onwards, I am going to share it via mail, Word document also.